Hello Aquarius and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're going to take a look at what kind of energies you can expect next year in 2024, so you can prep for it and handle these energies, because it's really up to you what you're making out of these energies. But as usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. But before we jump into it, claim in the comments 2024 will be my best year, and that you're not only sending a message to the universe that it's going to be a great year for you, but you're going to be also have a chance to win a personal reading with me at the end of January, when I'm going to pick randomly from the commenters and those who like the video. But let's jump into it. First, we're going to start with the angel oracle guide, and what you have here is a clear, cancel, and release. So this is really the card when you are being guided to clear your life and energy of any negative people, negative thoughts, challenging people, situations, or events. So really try to think about what is negative in your life. Is it a relationship? Is it a work? Is it a person? Or are your thoughts that are negative patterns? And make sure that you recognize them and you clear, cancel them, and release those. It can be even like, just making a joke or a sarcastic comment about yourself, that, oh, you know me, how I'm doing this. So just make sure that whenever, if you're kind of going through that kind of a patterns, those can influence how you are impacting the outcome of everything you're trying to achieve. And you're really encouraged to be more loving towards yourself, and clear, cancel, and release anything no longer want or need, in order to make more room for love, positivity, and peace. Lovely energy to have. And let's see what is the main energy for you from the animal spirit, which you have here is the rabbit spirit, which is now is a lucky time. Like, the rabbits are all about fertility, prosperity, and they like to kind of live underground, and when they come up, there's great things happening. This is a card that's telling you that this is a lucky time for you to work on something great and achieve whatever you want. Make sure that you clear, cancel, and release those negative thoughts that might be hindering you to achieve the abundance, to achieve the prosperity, the happiness, the love that you are needing. But let's see what is the tarot telling us for January. January, you have the main energy of the Queen of Swords and the clarifying energy of the Queen of Cups. So very interesting, you have two queens here. It can be an indication of two female energy in your life that are impacting you. The Queen of Swords is somebody who is very smart, very logical, somebody who is able to see things as they are. She is somebody who represents enlightenment. She can be also a judge. I don't know if some of you are studying some kind of legal process in January. And then you do have the Queen of Cups. She's all about the heart. She's all about the feelings, the emotions, and leading from the heart and leading by whatever she feels. So what I'm kind of getting here is a couple of things. First of all, you have the logic and you have the heart. You're going to have these two things that I think are going to be battling inside you this time. And you're kind of trying to see things from a logical perspective, but then you have your emotions that are kind of stepping in and kind of not necessarily blocking you, although that's what I'm kind of getting here, that's going to be the one that you're kind of trying to balance the logic. You're trying to balance whatever you feel, whatever your intuition is telling you. Now let's see the next month. February, your main protagonist is the Nine of Swords, and it is clarified by the beautiful energy of the Sun. Nine of Swords is all about having thoughts, fears, anxieties that are keeping you up all night. You're gonna have some trouble to sleep in February, because something's gonna keep you up all day. And this is the Nine of Swords is an indication of nightmares that are really in your head, in your thoughts. And don't forget your main message of clear, cancel, and release those negative thoughts. Because otherwise you do have the sun energy here, which is all about positivity. It is all about great things. It's the most positive card in the tarot. So it's generally an indication of things are going well at this time. It can be also that, something is coming to light that probably will maybe it will worry you. Maybe something comes to light that's going to be worrying you. But again, it's very important that you clear, cancel, and release those negative thoughts. But let's see what is March going to be all about. March, you do have here the Three of Cups as the main energy, and you do have the Ten of Pentacles as the clarifier. Both are amazing, because the Three of Cups is all about happiness, joy, celebration. When you get together with people to celebrate something in your life, it can be a birthday, it can be baptism, it can be a wedding or an engagement. Definitely some kind of something to celebrate. And the Ten of Pentacles is this stability, happiness, multiple generational card. Some of you might be getting married, some of you might be celebrating a birthday of a child or a baptism of a child. There's definitely all about stability, prosperity when it comes to the Ten of Pentacles, and you're gonna be very happy in March. Let's see what April is gonna be all about. April, it is represented by the Two of Cups, and it is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. The Two of Cups is the card of balance, harmony. When you're kind of attracting things into your life, it is also a card of commitment. So if you are here for relationship, there's definitely some great partnership that's coming into your life, which might be your soulmate, or if you're in a relationship, you might be already with your soulmate. It can be also an indication of a partnership of some kind, of business partnership. It's definitely a kind of relationship, whether it is a personal, whether it's a business, where both parties are equally participating in this partnership. And it is described by the Ace of Pentacles, which is an indication that whatever this commitment, whatever this partnership is, it is a golden opportunity in your life that can create some abundance, long-term stability, whether from a relationship perspective or from a financial perspective. Great energy for April. May, your main energy is described by the Justice, and it is clarified by the Six of Pentacles. Justice can be all about balance. Six of Pentacles can be all about balance and harmony. Justice can be a decision. Some of you might have to make a big decision this time, but it can be also a card of court. Some of you, if you're going through some legal process, this is the month where you're gonna get some kind of a decision that's made in your favor, and you're gonna get whatever you desire. And whatever you desire is really dependent on how you've been behaving. If you've been good, you're gonna get your reward. But what's really great that you have the Six of Pentacles as a clarifier, because the Six of Pentacles, somebody in a leadership position or somebody in a power is coming to help you. This might be a judge, or it can be the universe, where you're gonna get your balance back. You might get some financial reward. Maybe you're going through a legal battle and you're gonna get some financial reward from this legal process. Maybe you're gonna sign some documents, because the Justice can indicate some contracts as well. Maybe you're gonna sign a contract, because the Six of Pentacles is great if you're trying to get a loan, if you're trying to get some financial help, investors to your business. So some of you might be getting a home or getting some kind of a loan or some kind of a help that's coming in that's gonna make everything balanced. Again, some of you might be signing a contract. But let's see what's happening in June. June, you're going to be very exhausted, because your main energy is the Nine of Wands, and it is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. So Nine of Wands, wounded soldier who's been through many battles, and you know, you're kind of going to be exhausted. Maybe you've been working hard this period of time, and you're going to be just super exhausted, like, oh my god, I don't know how to continue, I want to just give it up. But The card is telling you with the Nine of Wands that keep going, keep pushing through, because your goal is very close to achieve. And you can see that this is your goal is represented by the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is the financial independence, the financial stability. Can be also a purchasing of a home. Maybe you're gonna, if you're buying a home, you're gonna be kind of exhausted with the process. But look how happy she is. Because this is the card of independence, the card of financial stability, luxury, and I think you're gonna go through something very tiring, but you're gonna get whatever you're working towards, because the Nine of Pentacles is you're achieving whatever you've been working hard. Now, some of you it might be a promotion, some of you it might be a new position, some of you might be getting some kind of a reward, some of you might be getting an increase in salary, or as I said, some of you might be purchasing a home that might be taking on for quite a long time. But let's see what July is going to be all about. July is represented by the Judgment, and it is clarified by the Knight of Swords. So Judgment, you might be called to do something, because it can be your calling, your inner calling, your higher calling to do something. It might be work related, and you're gonna take that call and you're gonna be running towards. You might be literally getting a call and you're gonna have to run for something, because the Knight of Swords is all about taking action, and it's a very fast moving card. Again, it can be also a legal process where probably this process is ending. But again, the Judgment can be that maybe you're going to be judged harshly at this time, or you're judging yourself harshly, or you and your partner are judging each other very harshly. It can be also for some of you that maybe this is the time of period in at your work when evaluations are done and you're going to be evaluated, and because maybe they have a promotion for you. And the Nine of Swords is definitely a card of fast moving, and generally indicating a big change in our life, a big change, something that we've been waiting for. It can be a promotion, a new job, a new relationship, or it can be that a relationship is turning into something more serious. If the relationship is not necessarily going well, it might be that the other person is thinking about leaving. But generally, there's something happening here for you that you're gonna be rushing towards. And you have for August the Moon, clarified by the Strength card. So Moon is all about uncertainty. It is all about fears and being anxious. So probably you're gonna be feeling a little bit unstable this period of time. Moon is also calling you to pay attention to your instinct, to your inner voice, and follow whatever that guidance is telling you, and you're going to be able to achieve something amazing. Strength is telling me that even though things might be uncertain this month, you're going to be able to handle them amazingly. You're going to have the inner strength, you're going to have the self-confidence to come over any kind of obstacle that the Moon can bring into your life. Moon can also indicate some secrets. Maybe there are going to be some secrets for some of you, but I think whatever the situation the Moon is bringing in, you're going to be able to handle it amazingly. And let's see, September. September is represented by the Four of Swords and clarified by the Four of Pentacles. There's definitely some stability here. 4-4 are an indication of stability. Four of Swords is the card of relaxing and resting and healing from a situation that was causing you some anxiety. Again, like it can be anything. For some of you it might be that you're taking a break from something. For some of you it might be that you're going on a vacation to rest. Definitely you're going to need some time out at this time. Four of Pentacles, you might be holding on to something. Maybe some of you might be watching finances at this point. Some of you might be holding on to previous challenges, previous hurt. That might you need to kind of release in order to achieve the healing that you need, because Four of Pentacles can be holding on to things from the past. But let's see what October is going to be all about. October, your main energy is the Seven of Pentacles and clarified by the Page of Swords. So some of you might be studying something. at this period of time, because the Page of Swords can be somebody who is learning something, somebody who's very curious. Seven of Pentacles is kind of taking this evaluation in your life, and you're kind of evaluating whatever you've been working towards. Is it coming or is it not coming? Are the manifestations that you're trying to create is coming to life? So some of you might be having this evaluation period, or when you're kind of taking a stack of things in your life, and you're going to be very curious, studious. Some of you need to kind of pay attention to people that might be gossiping about you. Seven of Pentacles can also mean that for some of you, your manifestations are gonna be coming to life. But let's see what's gonna be November. November, your main energy is the Nine of Pentacles, and it is clarified by the Seven of Swords. So Nine of Pentacles might be in some kind of an offer. It might be something that's moving slowly. Definitely an indication of something that's coming in, that's providing you with long-term stability and success. Seven of Swords, you might be in a stealth mode, so might be you're working on something in the background and you're not telling anybody, because you know Seven of Swords can mean some kind of a secret. So maybe you're secretly looking for a job, maybe some of you secretly working on some kind of a business, and the Nine of Pentacles can be that offer that you've been working towards secretly. And maybe, like, you know, here it might be that you are looking for a job and you're kind of wondering, okay, is it something that's going to come in or not? And let's see what December is going to be all about. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you, and you can also help me to grow the channel. And for you, it is only costing a push of a button. So I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons. And don't forget to put into the comments that 2024 will be my best year. Claim that from the universe, and also it's gonna be give you a chance to get a free reading with me in January. So back to December. Main energy is the Nine of Cups, and clarified by the King of Cups. So lots of Cups energy. Nine of Cups is all about joy, happiness, and balance. Definitely a card of wish fulfillment, something that you're going to celebrate. I think it's connected to this Knight of Pentacles energy that you've been working secretly, and I think probably you're going to see it coming to fruition at the end of the year in December, because you're going to be celebrating, you're going to be very joyful and happy. And it is also reflected with the King of Cups, who is somebody who has great diplomatical skills, somebody who is very balanced, somebody who can balance his emotions and his thoughts. So maybe you're going to get a leadership position of some kind, or somebody will help you, but whatever it is kind of connected to whatever you're trying to manifest, whatever you're trying to work on secretly in November. It's going to come to life, and you're going to be very balanced, you're going to be very happy. So you're gonna end up finishing the year on a high note. That's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'm wishing all of you a very happy, very joyful, and prosperous 2024, and I'm hoping that all of your dreams will come true, and I hope to see you as well in my next videos.